Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, back to another ride with me vlog. In today's video, as you can see, I am riding Mr. Calvin once again, and there he is trying to make friends with Pumbaa the pig. You like him? I am honestly so happy that I get to ride Calvin again, and I get to ride him so soon because I rode him for the first time just a couple weeks ago. Come, sweetie pie. I absolutely loved him. He is so comfortable and he's got such a sweet personality. Door! He is a little bit goofy, but he's super friendly, and I do think he is a good challenge for my riding. He is a good boy, but he's definitely not the easiest ride. He can get a little bit strong, and sometimes he likes to get a little bit low and crow hop a bit. So I think ultimately he'll teach me how to have a pretty good seat and how to sit a little bit of funny business.
Calvin. Is this too far back, or does he just have really big withers? Okay.
Calvin, where are you going?
Calvin! Okay, you want to investigate the spooky jump. Ah, don't eat it! Calvin! Ah! He's like, that looks like really yummy hay.
As you can see, Calvin is a very silly boy. He honestly makes me laugh. I think he's got such a fun personality. But now I am done doing all my prep steps, so we're going to head over to the mounting block, get on, and start our lesson. Something I've learned about myself of being a lesson girly and riding different types of horses all the time, I've learned kind of what I like and what I don't like. And I tend to enjoy the bigger, more draftier type of horses. I know Calvin isn't very drafty, but he definitely is very large. I feel like they just suit my type of riding better, and I just love the way that they move, and usually their personalities are so chill and so calm. So this is definitely the type of horsey that I'll be looking for when it's time for me to get my own.
No bolting today, Calvin.
Nuh-uh. He was fine when I rode him outside last time. Is he really? Yeah, when we were jumping he did, yeah. I guess that's what happens when you're used to being ridden like 4 to 5 times a week and then it stops.
If you saw my first ride video on Calvin, you would know that he had a bolting moment with another rider. He wasn't too bad with me, but he did have moments where he got strong and took off a little bit, but that's just something about Calvin.
He just walks in and just stands there. Did you forget why you came in here?
And of course, Pumbaa the pig will be joining our lesson today. So before we start working on any particular exercise, we are just warming up the trot. I am just throwing in some circles here and there just to make sure Calvin is listening to me. Okay, so first exercise, figure 8 over the poles, 2-point over the poles, of course. I remember way back when we first started doing that type of exercise, I found it so difficult because we were always crashing into each other. I think it's safe to say that we've learned how to properly manage our spacing, which is something that I think is really good about riding in group lessons, especially as a beginner. It teaches you how to ride in the arena with other riders. If you just only did private lessons and then you go to a show and you go to a warm-up ring, it's gonna be chaos. So that's one reason that I do like having group lessons. Although at this point in my riding, I do think I could benefit from some more private lessons.
Yeah.
Rain. As we do our lap around, let's do a sitting trot. We'll come back.
Exercises like this are always just a little extra challenging when you're on a very large horse.
Pull his nose left. You're range it.
As I mentioned earlier, Calvin is so comfortable. I absolutely love sitting trot on him. I could do it all day.
Right leg, right leg. You're holding his head really high. You're restricting him.
Lower hands.
Your arms is really tense up here.
Yeah.
You want to be able to move them and work them without being tense and pulling his head up.
Okay.
Bars, bars, qualified.
Girl dinner.
Let's change direction over the red pole. Okay, let's take a walk there. Oh, big side, Calvin.
Big sigh. Hopefully he's not too crazy today. He feels fine.
Be okay. I think it's an outside thing.
Okay.
So now we are going to canter and we'll see just how wild Calvin is feeling today. He was feeling pretty chill and calm in the trot. And again, he didn't really bolt with me last time I rode him. He just got a little bit strong after some jumps. So we'll see how this canter goes.
Me? Oh my goodness, thank you.
So Calvin is feeling absolutely lovely in the canter. He's not feeling too strong. He's not feeling wild or fresh, but we can check back in again after we do some jumps. But yeah, he is so comfortable. I love his canter. I love a big stride canter. He is so comfortable all around.
I think that was the longest I've cantered without breaking the trot.
Yeah?
Like I stopped there because my legs were like shaking. That was good. He is a nice canter. Yeah. Oh, like my legs were actually starting to shake. I was like, okay, time for a break. Oh, good boy.
So yeah, we didn't break to trot once that whole time, and I don't even know how many laps we got, but that's definitely the longest I've ever cantered, not counting like a jump course. But yeah, my legs were dying.
Okay, let's canter to the left. Good job, Calvin.
Good boy, Calvin.
So there is a small example of Calvin getting a little bit strong. I did try to turn him a bit earlier and he said nope. But to be fair, I set him up really poorly for that turn. I think it would have been way too tight for him. So I just said, okay, we'll do like a bigger turn and then go back and try that smaller turn again, and I'll set him up better for it. So here we did break to trot just at the end of that circle.
You sorry?
The little hop there, your leg came back, still came up.
Yeah.
You gotta get to stretch that leg down and forward. Back to that side.
So Calvin had a little moment there, but it wasn't too bad. It was just a tiny little hop. He just got a little excited.
Are you panting?
I'm working hard today.
Let's trot your pink X going up, land and canter, and then back to trot and trot the diagonal red poles. And then repeat again, trot your X, land and canter, left. And then, yeah. Okay.
We had the wrong lead on that canter, I know.
Just trot.
Whoa.
So we did have the wrong lead here as well. I was just having a little trouble getting him back to trot to fix it.
Yeah. I know, he takes a few steps.
This last one, right?
Yeah, he did.
He like jumps and he's like one lane and he's like no better.
Is he a little bit? Should I still jump him? He was lame for a few steps and then he was good.
Both those times there, I know I did have the wrong canter lead. He was just a little too strong for me to fix it on time before it was time to come back to trot anyways.
Up against the neck.
So Calvin is definitely having moments of getting a little strong. It's not too bad though.
'Tis the season of getting foggy glasses.
This time we're gonna canter it down, back to trot over these poles, pick up canter down.
Sorry, Calvin. I know, like. Trot. Okay, let's try again. Oh yeah, he's naughty. Is that bunny hopping or bronking? Oh, it feels massive. Oh, okay, crow hopping. Did anyone get that on video by chance?
So that was an eventful lesson. Calvin was crow hopping. I think I've only ever had one crow hop before. I think Dora did it on me once, but it was just like one step. I think Calvin did like at least 3 to 4.
And good boy.
So that was exciting. It definitely felt massive. I wish I could have seen it on video to see if it actually was big, because it always feels bigger than it looks. So I wish I could have seen it, because he is a big guy, so it probably felt a lot bigger than it actually was. But still an exciting lesson nonetheless. Calvin is definitely a challenging ride for me, but I think he is really good for my riding. He's still very safe and he is a good boy. So I do think he's like the perfect step up for my riding on riding a little bit more challenging horses. But while we cool out, I'm just going to scoop up some poop, and Calvin loves to be a poop smeller. Calvin and Philo, I noticed some horses like always love to smell poop, and Calvin is definitely one of those.
No, I'll walk Calvin around a little bit more. No, I know you're friendly, Calvin, but not everyone else is. I'm sorry. I know you want to say hi.
Calvin is honestly such a sweetie. He's one of those horses who wants to say hi to literally every single horse, but they don't always want to say hi to him, so I feel bad for him because they're mean to him and he's just so friendly with everyone. But I don't think he really cares, to be honest. He's still gonna try and say hi. But now that we're done cooling out, it's time to go back into the barn, where I'm going to untack Calvin, give him a groom, give him some grain, and then he gets to go back outside. I think he you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.